Time. We live by it, we measure it, we chase it, every second, every minute, every hour. It defines our lives. We celebrate birthdays, mourn anniversaries, mark the passing of years. But what if time is not what we think it is? What if the ticking of a clock is not a reflection of reality, but a human invention? A story we tell ourselves to make sense of something far more mysterious. Imagine this. The sun rises and sets, the moon waxes and wanes, the seasons change. And somewhere along the way, we decided to call this rhythm time. But nature doesn't measure seconds or minutes. It simply is. Long before clocks, humanity measured life in cycles. Day and night, summer and winter, birth and death. To ancient people, time wasn't linear. It was circular, an eternal dance of creation, destruction, and renewal. Yet somewhere in our evolution, we turned the circle into a straight line. We created calendars, watches, and deadlines. We invented a world where being on time became more important than simply being alive. But physics, the science of reality itself, tells a very different story. Albert Einstein shattered the illusion of absolute time. He showed us that time is not universal. It bends, it stretches, it slows down and speeds up depending on where you are and how fast you move. To Einstein, time and space were not separate things. They were woven together into a single fabric, space-time. Imagine two twins. One stays on Earth, the other travels into space near the speed of light. When the traveler returns, they are younger than their sibling, not by choice, not by illusion, but because time itself flowed differently for each of them. This is not science fiction. It's been proven. Time is not a river flowing at the same speed for everyone. It is elastic and relative. So if time can slow down and speed up, what is it really? Is it a property of the universe or a trick of the mind? In quantum mechanics, the equations describing reality don't even require time at all. Particles can appear, vanish, and interact in ways that seem to ignore the flow of seconds. At the deepest level of reality, time may not even exist. If time isn't fundamental, why do we feel it so strongly? Why do we remember the past, live in the present, and anticipate the future? Maybe because time isn't an external thing we observe, but an experience created by the human brain. Our mind creates a story out of billions of moments happening all at once. We string them together like frames in a film, believing there's a beginning and an end. But just as a movie reel contains every frame simultaneously, perhaps the universe contains all moments, past, present, and future, existing side by side. You, listening to this right now, might only experience one frame, this moment. But the universe could already contain every version of you that ever was and ever will be. To realize this is to question everything we know. Because if time doesn't exist the way we think it does, what does that mean for our memories, for our future, for the very idea of change? Science invites us to look deeper, to see beyond the illusion of ticking clocks, and to discover a truth that might change how we live, how we love, and how we understand what it means to exist. We have begun to see that time may not be what it seems. But what does physics say? At the deepest level, reality itself challenges our most basic assumptions. Einstein taught us that time and space are intertwined, a fabric that bends and stretches. Gravity, he revealed, does not simply pull objects toward one another. It warps space-time itself. A massive planet, a star, a black hole, each one bends the very flow of time around it. Imagine standing at the edge of a black hole. Time there slows almost to a halt. A single minute for you might be centuries for someone far away. This is not fantasy. This is the universe speaking in a language that defies human intuition. And yet, relativity is only the beginning. Quantum mechanics takes the mystery even further. At the smallest scales, particles do not obey the rules we expect. They appear and disappear, exist in multiple states, and interact across vast distances in ways that seem impossible. Some experiments suggest that cause and effect may not always be straightforward. Particles can seem to know the outcome of future measurements before they occur. Time, at the quantum level, may be irrelevant or even non-existent. Entropy, the arrow of time, gives us a sense of flow. Ice melts, stars burn, systems decay. This is why we feel time moving forward. But what if this arrow is simply a statistical illusion? Across the vast cosmos, entropy may create the appearance of linear time, while the universe itself remains timeless. The universe, in this view, is like a vast tapestry. Every thread, every moment, every particle is woven together. The past and future coexist with the present. There is no now in the grand design, only interconnected existence. Soft ambient swell, space sounds, even cosmology hints at timelessness. Some models suggest the universe had no true beginning, no singularity, no moment when time itself started. Instead, the cosmos may have always existed in a state beyond time, and black holes, those cosmic enigmas, offer a glimpse of a reality where time stops entirely. At the singularity, the equations of physics break down. Past, present, and future merge into one incomprehensible point. For anything falling into a black hole, time ceases to exist as we know it. Yet here we are, conscious, alive, experiencing time. But our perception may be nothing more than a lens, a way for our minds to navigate a universe that is fundamentally timeless. To understand this is to realize something profound. Time is not an absolute ruler. It is a condition of experience, a tool created by matter and mind to make sense of the endless flow of reality. Pause. Ambient space, sounds swell. As we peer deeper into the quantum world, we see hints of something extraordinary. The universe may exist as a single eternal moment, and everything we call past, present, and future is already contained within it. If this is true, then every choice, every event, every life is already part of the universe's timeless fabric. We are not moving through time. We are navigating a tapestry that exists all at once. Physics asks us to expand our minds, to imagine a reality beyond clocks and calendars, to see that what we perceive as time may be just a shadow of a deeper, eternal truth. We have explored the universe beyond time, black holes, quantum particles, the fabric of space-time itself. But what about the time we feel, the one inside our own minds? For each of us, time is personal. It slows when we are bored. It accelerates when we are absorbed. It bends when we are in love. Our perception of time is not measured by clocks, but by the rhythms of our consciousness. Neuroscientists tell us that our brain constructs time from experience. The hippocampus stores memories, while the prefrontal cortex predicts the future. Every moment we live is stitched together from past impressions and anticipated outcomes. This explains why a single day can feel like a lifetime, or a whole year can vanish in an instant. Time is not a river. It is a tapestry. Meditation offers a glimpse into this deeper truth. When we focus on the present moment, the endless chatter of past and future slows. Breath becomes the anchor. Heartbeats synchronize with the rhythm of awareness. Studies show that long-term meditators experience a slowing of subjective time. The brain can create timeless moments where the distinction between past, present, and future fades. Flow states are another window into the illusion of time. Athletes, musicians, and artists often report, "You lose track of time completely." When fully absorbed, the mind transcends linear time. Every action, perception, and thought merges into a single, timeless now. Even emotions can alter our sense of time. Fear stretches moments into eternity. Joy compresses hours into seconds. The mind does not measure seconds and minutes. It experiences moments as rich textures of consciousness. Memory itself is a form of temporal illusion. The past is reconstructed, not replayed. Each recollection is colored by who we are now, and every expectation of the future is a projection. Time, in consciousness, is a story, and our mind is both the author and the reader. Yet, despite these illusions, our brains insist on a linear narrative. This narrative gives us order, survival, and identity. Without it, life would be chaotic, a continuous, undifferentiated now. Some researchers propose that the perception of time may itself be an evolutionary adaptation. By experiencing past, present, and future separately, we can learn, plan, and survive. But at its core, consciousness exists in the eternal moment, the timeless space where reality unfolds. Imagine if we could fully awaken to this timeless awareness. Every breath, every heartbeat, every thought would not be a marker of passing seconds, but a doorway into an infinite present. Dreams also reveal the elasticity of time. In dreams, hours can pass in minutes, and entire lifetimes can exist within a single night. The brain's internal clock is malleable, showing us that time is as much a creation of consciousness as it is of physics. Even culture and technology shape our perception of time. Digital clocks, schedules, deadlines, and notifications train our minds to experience life in fragmented bursts. We may feel rushed, stressed, or anxious, but this is not the flow of nature. It is the rhythm imposed by our tools and society. If we understand time as both physical and mental, we can learn to navigate it consciously. We can slow down, pay attention, and enter the timeless now. We can experience life not as a line we travel, but as a tapestry we weave moment by moment. Science shows us that time may be an illusion, but long before Einstein, long before quantum mechanics, humans have pondered the nature of reality, the flow of existence, and the eternal now. Ancient civilizations understood time differently. For the Egyptians, life was a cycle, birth, death, and rebirth, the sun's rise and fall marking eternal repetition. For the Mayans, time was not linear, but a circle of cosmic cycles. History repeated, events resonated, and life unfolded in patterns beyond comprehension. In Eastern philosophies, time is not a chain. In Buddhism, the present moment is all there is. Past and future are illusions created by the mind. The eternal present, awareness, is the only true reality. Hinduism speaks of yugas, vast ages in which the universe unfolds, dissolves, and renews. Millions of years, billions of years, vast cycles that dwarf human life. To ancient sages, life was a fleeting moment in an infinite tapestry, and yet each moment contained eternity. Stoic philosophers also reflected on time. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is a river, a fleeting current. Do not waste it on what is beyond your control." Even in the heart of human affairs, he recognized the ephemeral nature of existence and the importance of living fully in the present. Mystics and visionaries across cultures described experiences where time vanished. A single glance, a breath, a moment of deep meditation could contain an eternity. They spoke of timeless states of consciousness, where the soul glimpses the eternal structure of reality itself. Many traditions converge on a singular idea. The universe is eternal, cyclical, and alive. Past, present, and future are not separate. They are threads in the same infinite fabric. We, as conscious beings, perceive only fragments. Imagine a monk in a quiet temple. He sits, eyes closed, breath steady. Hours pass like seconds, yet every moment feels infinite. Time, in its ordinary form, dissolves. The eternal now becomes visible, palpable. Philosophical insights mirror scientific ones. If the universe is timeless, if quantum mechanics defies cause and effect, then the mystics were not dreaming. They were perceiving a truth that modern science is only beginning to describe. In every tradition, the message is the same. Do not cling to the illusion of linear time. Awaken to the eternal present. Experience life as it is, infinite, interconnected, and timeless. By integrating science and philosophy, we see a universe both mysterious and knowable. One where physics describes the structure and consciousness illuminates the experience. In this view, time is not an enemy to race against, nor a prison to endure. It is a dimension of perception, an invitation to explore, and a mirror reflecting the eternal nature of reality itself. We have traveled through time, consciousness, and philosophy. We have seen the universe bend, stretch, and warp, and we have glimpsed the eternal present of the mind. But now, let us explore the deepest frontier, where science meets metaphysics, and the boundaries between reality and imagination blur. Modern physics offers a vision of reality both astonishing and humbling. The block universe theory suggests that past, present, and future coexist simultaneously. Every event, every moment, every choice already exists in the fabric of space-time. Our experience of moving forward is merely a journey through a pre-existing tapestry. Imagine the universe as a vast book. All pages exist at once. You are reading one page now, but every other page, every life, every moment already exists. Time, in this sense, is not flowing. It is an illusion created by our consciousness moving through the pages. Some theorists even suggest that we may be living in a simulation where time is a construct designed to create order and perception. In such a universe, cause and effect are programmed rules, and what we perceive as the past and future are data points in an eternal system. Quantum mechanics adds yet more mystery. Particles can interact across distances instantly. Events can seem to influence each other across time. The universe at its core may be timeless, a single interconnected entity where all moments exist simultaneously. If this is true, then our lives are both infinite and finite. Every joy, every sorrow, every triumph, every failure exists within a timeless reality. Death does not erase us. It is simply a transition between the frames of the eternal tapestry. We are not merely passengers moving through time. We are participants in a timeless reality, experiencing the universe from one perspective among countless others. To live with this understanding is transformative. We begin to see life not as a race against the clock, but as an invitation to awaken to the eternal now. Every moment becomes infinitely precious, every breath a doorway to timeless awareness. Science and metaphysics converge here. The universe is timeless, consciousness is eternal, and we are both observers and participants in this grand cosmic design. Perhaps one day we will truly understand. Time does not control us. It is the canvas on which our existence is painted, and by perceiving it clearly, we step into a reality where the eternal present is all that ever was and all that ever will be. We have explored the universe, consciousness, and timeless reality. But now let us venture into the realm of imagination, time travel. The idea of traveling through time has fascinated humans for centuries. From ancient myths to modern science fiction, we have wondered, can we move forward or backward in time? Physics offers some tantalizing possibilities. Einstein's theory of relativity allows time to bend, travel near the speed of light, and you age slower than those left behind, a kind of time travel to the future. Wormholes, also called Einstein-Rosen bridges, offer another theoretical gateway. These are tunnels connecting distant points in space-time. Could they allow movement between times? Some equations suggest yes, but the practical challenges are enormous. And then there are paradoxes that defy logic. The grandfather paradox asks, if you traveled to the past and changed events, could you prevent your own existence? Some theories propose causal loops, situations where cause and effect form a circle. A message sent to the past might influence itself, creating events that are predetermined. Quantum mechanics adds even more intrigue. Some interpretations suggest that all possible timelines exist simultaneously. Perhaps traveling to the past doesn't change our timeline. It creates a new branch in a multiverse. Time travel, if possible, challenges our deepest notions of cause, effect, and free will. It blurs the line between reality and imagination, science and philosophy, fact and fiction. Even if humanity never physically travels through time, the exploration itself expands our understanding of the universe. It reminds us that time is not rigid. It is flexible, mysterious, and astonishingly complex. Time travel is more than a scientific question. It is a philosophical mirror, reflecting what it means to exist, to act, and to experience the universe. Every theoretical journey through time shows us that the cosmos is more mysterious than we ever imagined. What if the universe we see is not the only one? What if every choice we make, every decision, creates a branching reality, a new universe existing alongside ours? This is the essence of the multiverse theory. According to quantum mechanics, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Some interpretations suggest that every possible outcome actually happens. In a different universe, imagine a reality where you chose a different career, a different path in life. Somewhere in another universe, that version of you exists, living out that possibility. Every what if becomes real. Somewhere, somehow. The multiverse challenges our perception of time. If every moment already exists in countless variations, then past, present, and future are not unique. They coexist across an infinite web of realities. Some scientists propose bubble universes, each forming in its own space-time, separated by vast voids. Others suggest parallel worlds, overlapping yet invisible. The cosmos may be far larger, far stranger than we ever imagined. Philosophically, the multiverse offers profound implications. Every action we take, every choice we make, may resonate across countless realities. Time in a multiverse loses its linear meaning. It is a dimension of possibility, not a chain of events. Even the idea of identity becomes fluid. Who we are in this universe may be one version of countless selves, yet consciousness experiences only a single thread, making our perspective precious, fleeting, and unique. The multiverse is not just science. It is a meditation on possibility, existence, and interconnectedness. It reminds us that reality may be far more vast and time far more flexible than our minds can comprehend. What if the universe we see is not the only one? What if every choice we make, every decision, creates a branching reality, a new universe existing alongside ours? This is the essence of the multiverse theory. According to quantum mechanics, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Some interpretations suggest that every possible outcome actually happens. In a different universe, imagine a reality where you chose a different career, a different path in life. Somewhere in another universe, that version of you exists, living out that possibility. Every what if becomes real, somewhere, somehow. The multiverse challenges our perception of time. If every moment already exists in countless variations, then past, present, and future are not unique. They coexist across an infinite web of realities. Some scientists propose bubble universes, each forming in its own space-time, separated by vast voids. Others suggest parallel worlds, overlapping yet invisible. The cosmos may be far larger, far stranger than we ever imagined. Philosophically, the multiverse offers profound implications. Every action we take, every choice we make, may resonate across countless realities. Time in a multiverse loses its linear meaning. It is a dimension of possibility, not a chain of events. Even the idea of identity becomes fluid. Who we are in this universe may be one version of countless selves, yet consciousness experiences only a single thread, making our perspective precious, fleeting, and unique. The multiverse is not just science. It is a meditation on possibility, existence, and interconnectedness. It reminds us that reality may be far more vast and time far more flexible than our minds can comprehend. We have explored the universe, consciousness, multiverses, and human legacy, but now we return to something immediate, this very moment. Time may be an illusion, the cosmos may be infinite, and yet the only place we truly exist is here. Mindfulness teaches us to awaken to the eternal now, to notice our breath, the beating of our heart, the sensations of our body, the sounds of our surroundings. When we focus on the present, the endless chatter of past regrets and future anxieties slows. Moments become vivid, full of depth and clarity. We taste reality as it truly is, alive, fleeting, eternal. Flow states offer another glimpse of timelessness. Artists, musicians, athletes, writers all describe moments when the self disappears. Time stretches, contracts, and ultimately dissolves. Every action merges seamlessly with awareness. Meditation amplifies this experience. Even a few minutes a day can create a sense of timeless presence. The mind, usually fractured by distractions, becomes a lens, focused, aware, and at peace. Science confirms the benefits of living in the present. Mindfulness reduces stress, enhances creativity, and strengthens memory. It reshapes the brain, cultivating awareness and emotional balance. The eternal now is not just philosophy, it is biology, psychology, and neuroscience converging. By living in the present, we align with the natural flow of the universe. We stop resisting the passage of time and instead participate fully in each moment. Joy, wonder, gratitude, these arise naturally when we awaken to the now. Even amidst chaos, time feels abundant. A single moment can contain infinity. A simple breath can hold the universe. To truly live is to embrace this timelessness, to see every second as a doorway to awareness. In the end, the mystery of time leads us back to ourselves. The universe is vast, the cosmos eternal, yet the present moment, the now, is where life truly unfolds. As we reach the end of this deep exploration into the mysteries of our planet and the civilizations that may have come before us, one question still echoes through time. How much do we really know about our own past? Every fossil, every buried ruin, every unexplained artifact reminds us that history is not a finished book. It's a story still being written, one discovery at a time. Perhaps one day new evidence will emerge, evidence that will change everything we think we know about human origins, ancient knowledge, and the rise and fall of great civilizations. Until then, we remain seekers, explorers of truth in a vast and mysterious world. If you've enjoyed this journey through science, history, and the unknown, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Health 24, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of discovery. Your support helps us create more in-depth videos that explore the world's greatest questions, from the origins of life to the mysteries of consciousness to the unseen forces that shape our universe. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay inspired, and never stop asking questions.